Hey guys, my name is John Ruffin. I'm going to be your professor for this year. It's kind of cool that we're meeting our first class on video. This is actually a personable way for you to get to know me. You get to hear me talk without seeing your faces so I can make adjustments. That's what I really mean. All right. Theories of personality. That's the class that we are about to embark on. Let me tell you a little bit about myself, then let me tell you a little bit about theory, and then I'll tell you a little bit about how our year is going to go. My name is John Ruffin, like I said. The reason I'm not with you guys is I'm actually at a conference on substance abuse in Illinois. It was kind of scheduled before I got this assignment, so I'm sorry about the conflict. But it's very exciting here. I'm learning a lot. Some stuff I'll bring back to the class to let you guys know, because a lot of stuff plays into why it's important to understand personality and the theories of personality and some of the consequences of personality that's not healthy. Okay. A little bit about my background. I graduated from Oakwood, 2001, right after college. I worked for an organization that worked with kids that had ADD and ADHD. I did that for a while. Then I went back, decided to get my master's degree. Got my master's degree. While I was getting my master's degree, I worked for Big Brothers Big Sisters. Did that for about 6-7 years. It didn't take me that long to get my master's, but that's how long I worked for Big Brothers Big Sisters. I developed programs for them and started up programs in different counties. I actually started 3 programs, one here in Madison County, one in Limestone County, and one also in Marshall County. The program I was working with was called Amachi. Amachi is a African word that means what is God going to do with this child? And the program was centered around working with kids who had parents that were incarcerated. So that was really cool. We'll talk a lot about those experiences in class as well. Then I moved on to the mental health center. I worked with them in a couple of different capacities. I was a counselor. I was also a substance abuse counselor. I did everything from working with low functioning people to very high functioning people. Then I transitioned to Oakwood. And here I am. I'm actually, I work here. Not only do I teach, but I also am a counselor. And we'll talk some about that as well, because that's going to be important. That might really impact, some of you guys, because we have to keep, teaching and counseling separate. So we'll talk a little bit more about that as well. Anything else about me that you need to know? I'm married, 2 kids, and my philosophy in life is learn from everything. Okay, so let's get started. Theories of personality. When you think of the word theory, you think of something that someone's working on. I have a theory. I believe that this is going to happen a certain way, or something's going to happen a certain way. I can't call it concrete. I can't call it a law if you're thinking about the scientific method. I can't really call it something that's going to happen every time and guarantee it, but it is something that I'm seriously working on, seriously contemplate, and seriously believe that it will explain something that I'm trying to explain, or predict something that I'm trying to explain. That's what a theory is. And we're going to look at some theorists, those who have came up with some theories on personality. Now you say, what is personality? Well, personality is a combination of beliefs and processes that one holds to be dear to them, that forms how they respond to the world around them. Now that's my working definition. We're going to go into it a little bit more in depth, and I am going to ask you guys to go in depth as well with what is personality, because that's important. But these theorists came up with these different theories to personality to try to help people in the field of psychology explain and predict what a person will do and also how to change poor behavior. Is to predict behavior. And it's important for us to have a groundwork, a foundation to work off of, because when you're dealing with someone that's going through some type of difficulty, you need to explain or help them see and understand that, hey, you know what? This is where I started, and here's where I want to go. And also, what are the things I can expect between the lines? Okay, so how is our class going to roll? Of course, our first session is going to be online. That gives you some leeway, but I still have some expectations. Each class is going to be conducted in 3 manners. First, we are going to lecture, but I know this is a 4-hour class, so we're going to make sure that there's going to be some multiple approaches. So we'll do some fun things as well. We'll try to cover at least 3 chapters each evening. But I would like for you guys to be prepared. My motto is being prepared, reading ahead of schedule. Now, you won't be able to do that for this first class, so these first chapters are understandable. But when it comes to our second class, I want us to be able to be engaged, because learning takes place as we ask questions. I don't take the approach that any one person has all the answers, but I believe that with a collective of people, educated people who are reading and learning and can think, that we can learn more about the subject that we're talking about. So I want you to prepare to engage into into this concept. All right. One last thing I could tell you about myself, or about how this class is going to roll. Oh, yeah. And we'll talk more about this when we cover the syllabus. There will be quizzes each night. During this presentation on video, I'll be giving you some keywords that are going to spell something out. It's just my way of ensuring that you've watched the whole video. So the first letter in this word that we're gonna use as our keyword is F. Okay, so the first letter of our keyword is F. Make sure you write that down. There'll be more letters throughout this video, just to kind of keep you honest. I just want to say I look forward to meeting each one of you guys. Apologize a little bit that we've met this way, but with technology, there's so many awesome things that we can do. And I'm going to try to use technology inside of our study and lessons times. All right. Right now, this is part 1. I'm going to put this on pause. And what I would like for you to do, because the next part we're going to be covering our syllabus, is to go ahead and go on to D2L and into our class, and I want you to go ahead and pull up the syllabus, because we're going to cover the syllabus in our next part. All right. Thank you.